Greetings, everybody. I'm really excited to do the team training this Thursday. It's a chilly day here in Sicily. Hope that you're having great weather wherever you are. So note the jersey and the shawl and everything like that. So today we are going to have a look at having the right expectations to do the business building side of a Lifestyle Galaxy. And the other is looking at launching and doing your own home meeting. So let's go straight into having a look at managing your expectations. You're going to see a video between Andrew Eaton, who is the founder member, one of the founder members of Lifestyle Galaxy, and Tony Duguvier, who's also one of the founder members and really good on the technical side. So without ado, let's just launch into that. Okay. Okay, just in case it hasn't opened up in the right place, just stopping sharing my screen and re-sharing it again with you. There we go.
Hi, my name is Andrew Eaton. I'm sitting with Tony Duguvier, and if you're watching this, it's because you've obviously joined the Lifestyle Galaxy community and have also signed up and registered for our phenomenal marketing and training platform, My Lifestyle Galaxy. So first of all, I think we just both want to congratulate you for taking the decision to join the community, Tony.
Well, you couldn't choose to be in a better place as of right now. That you're in a great company, you're in a great system. And obviously, Andrew and myself, we're going to just share with you a few ideas that those of you that do this are the ones that succeed in this industry. And that. So if you choose not to do it, obviously you're not going to have the same success for the rest of the guys. So listen very carefully to what Andrew's asking and what we're going to be sharing with you. But more than that, when you see what we are sharing with you, implement that what we are sharing with you.
Thanks very much, Tony. It's very important, and that's why we put together the My Lifestyle Galaxy training platform. These fantastic resources in the back here. You follow those, you plug into the system, you're going to be just fine. But I think a very important thing, guys, that what I want to talk to you about is I know you're very excited right now. I know that you're ready to go, maybe a little bit nervous, but you want to get out there. And I just want to tell you a little bit, what you're probably going to find, and warn you against it. As fired up as you might be right now, and there's as much sense to this whole business and whatever, everything that we're involved with in the Lifestyle Galaxy community is, as much as all that makes sense to you, I do want to warn you that you're going to think that everyone out there thinks the same way as you, and you're going to go out there, and unfortunately you're going to find people out there who are what I refer to as your dream stealers. And these are typically people that will tell you that it doesn't work, it's a pyramid, you can't ever do it. And I just want to warn you that that's totally natural. And these people are often people that are very close to you, and they're trying to give you well-meaning advice. So the reason I really want to put this video together is to warn you that is going to happen to you. It's not a case of if, it's a case of when, and more likely the next couple of weeks, as you go out there and start telling people about this amazing opportunity that we have in front of us. So, if you're anything like me, when I launched this business here in South Africa 6 years ago, I was excited, and within literally the first 48 hours, I encountered my first team stealers. My first team stealers happened to be my wife and my family, and they gave me everything they said to me. Tony, came from a good place. They were skeptical. They didn't think I could do it. They thought it was a pyramid scheme because they didn't understand the difference between network marketing and pyramids and all that sort of thing. And I'm just so grateful that I didn't listen to them, because had I done that, it certainly would have cost me millions and millions and millions already by now, never mind the future money that's now coming in. So, you are going to encounter your dream stealers, guys. More than likely, it's going to be, as I said, people close to you. And look, when you do encounter them, you've got two choices. You can choose to believe them and listen to them and let them steal your dreams. It doesn't make them bad people. They're only giving you advice on what they know, okay? Or you can choose to listen to the industry experts like I decided to. I did enough research into this industry when I launched it, Tony. That when the Dream Stealers came around, I knew where I was going and I knew who I needed to listen to. And the greatest analogy is, is a lot of people say, oh, but my cousin says these things don't work. Well, my answer to that would be, has your cousin ever been successful at this business? Has he ever been really, has he ever really done it properly? Because if he hasn't, then why would you want to listen to someone who hasn't done it properly? It's like saying, being a car mechanic doesn't work because your cousin who doesn't know how to fix, change the oil tells you that you can't be a car mechanic. Right? So be very careful. I'll tell you, be very careful who you listen to, and just know that that you're going to encounter your dream stealers, and to be aware that you then have a choice whether you listen to them or whether you decide to listen to industry experts. Now, Tony, on that side, what's important is that when you're at your most vulnerable, it's the most important to plug into the meetings and find other people that are succeeding in the business. Would you agree with that?
And I think that's one of the most important lessons that you will pick up from Andrew. And I want you guys to understand that there's already a system in play here. There's already stuff in the background that you're not aware of that will assist you through this process. And my advice to you, and I take that from my experience as full-time in this industry for the past 8 years, I've seen many people do a success out of this, and I've seen a lot of people fail in this industry. Now, those that succeeded in this industry, they plugged into the system that is in play. Now, that system that's in play, that's what Andrew's going to help you guys through this whole process. It's the tools that's in place, it's the meeting grid, the meetings all over South Africa and the world that's going to be happening soon. Guys, the quicker you get plugged into the system, the quicker your success is going to happen in your life in this industry. So don't worry about the naysayers. Don't worry about the people that don't believe in you. In this team, everybody trusts in you, believes in you, and we want you to succeed. So the only way we can do that is if you stay plugged into the system, stay plugged to the training that's going to be happening. And I'm going to ask, when we are done, and we needed to get done with this video, I'm going to ask Andrew the one question that will make you realize that if you do this, it's going to be worthwhile. So carry on.
Okay, so I'm very excited to get that question. I don't know what it's going to be yet, but here it is, guys. So those dream stealers, as I said, I'm just grateful that I never listened to them. Had I listened to them, it would have cost me, literally would have cost me millions. But you know what's happened, Tony, is that because I never listened to them, and because I plugged into systems, and because I decided to be professional in this business, and because they started seeing the money that I started making, and the transformation that was happening with me in India, a lot of my dream stealers have now become my champions. And they're back me, and some of them have even become part of the business because they've realized that it's not the scam they thought it was. It's not the pyramid scheme they thought it was. They realize we're a real business. They realize that everything about us is real, authentic, and that their perceptions of which they were advising on, they can only advise you on their perceptions. They don't have the facts. If they had the facts, they couldn't be telling you what they are telling you. Yes. So it's their perceptions. They realize their perceptions are wrong. But there's one more challenge that you're going to have to overcome as you go into this business. And the biggest dream stealer that you're going to encounter is yourself. And it's a little voice that sits on your shoulder over here all the time that says, I can't do it, I can't do it, I can't do it. And Tony, I had a lot of self-doubt myself over when I started, and quite a few times. And the only way to overcome that self-doubt, once again, is to plug into the people who will lift you up. Plug into those people who will be able to mentor you and take you through to where you need to be. So I was also very fortunate that when my little voice spoke to me, that little voice that says you can't do your own dream stealer, when that happened to me, I plugged into mentors. I plugged into possibly very much the person who's watching this video with you, who sponsored you into this business. You need to plug into those people so that you don't become your own dream stealer. And I know that's called personal development and self-belief, personal belief. So Johnny, that's what I would say. I know you're going to ask this question, we're going to end off with, but be careful of your dream stealers, which come in the form of very often close family, friends. Very importantly, you are probably your own biggest dream stealer. Be careful, be aware of it. It's not when or if you're going to encounter it. It's not if you're going to encounter it. It's when you encounter it. And then you've got a choice to make. listen to the dream stealer or listen to those successful people who make it happen? So, Tony, what is the one question you want to ask me before we
So we're ending this video off by this question. Your biggest dream stealer was your wife. What does she think about you today?
And I mean this with respect, and Paula knows that she was, and we'll often laugh about it. This is supposed to be a 5-minute video, but it's going to be a 10-minute video. The story's important. She got her father, my father-in-law, to go and play around in golf with me when I decided to do this business and launch it in South Africa. My father-in-law's sole purpose of the whole golf game.
Please tell them who set up that golf meet.
My wife.
Tell them.
Yeah. So my wife set up the golf, round of golf, to get my father-in-law, who was a very successful businessman, and I was broke at this time, to talk me out of the silly little internet thing that I'm doing. The long and the short of it, because I had such belief, I chose not to listen to him, and as broke as I was, and he knew I was broke, I challenged him and said, I don't need him to believe in what I'm doing, I just need him to believe in me, which he then did, and for which I'm very grateful for, Tony. Okay? Because I didn't succumb to that dream stealing moment, which would have cost us millions, obviously my wife is now extremely supportive. I'm very blessed to have a supportive wife like her. She's not involved with the business. She doesn't quite understand it all, but I will tell you two things that she's seen happening. One is the personal growth that's happening in me, because people, this is just a personal development journey with a paycheck attached to it. Two, she's seen the paycheck, okay? So obviously great support, our lives have changed because I didn't succumb to the first dream stealer moment. And that was it. Dream stealer moment, I had a choice. Listen, or have to take belief conscious.
Guys, become part of the team, become a better person, and by doing that, we can keep on changing people's lives. Keep on following the principle.
Great, guys, play into the system. Yes. Hi, my name is Andrew Eaton. I'm sitting here with Tony Ligabea, and if you're watching this, it's because you've obviously joined the Lifestyle Galaxy community.
I just want to go back to turning that off.
Marketing and trading platform, My Lifestyle Galaxy. So, first of all, I think we just both want to congratulate you for taking the decision to join the community.
Okay, sorry about that. Okay, we have not, we have shut Andrew down for now. But we really are thankful to him for some amazing advice. So I guess my questions to you are, who are you listening to? Are you listening to the people around you who are giving you well-intentioned advice but are straight stealing your dreams because you're trying to impress them, or because you are not quite confident enough to make your own dream a reality? Because the most important thing here is to make your own dream happen, to have your own vision, because each one of you has something really, really important to achieve in the world. And the financial gain we get from Bitcoin mining, from building a team, from creating residual income is not just for us. We have some way in which we want to impact the world. So if we don't achieve that, we're not only going to let ourselves down, we're also going to not touch a whole lot of lives that really need to be touched just because we are the ones who can do that. So really encouraging you not to allow people to steal your dreams. So who are you listening to? Are you listening to the dream stealers? Or are you listening to the people who are positive, who are encouraging you, who are mentors? In this business, one of the most important things is personal development. As Andrew said, it wasn't just that he grew to have more wealth because he kept to his dream, but he changed as a person. And even as a psychotherapist, when you're a psychotherapist, you have to be in your own therapy, always growing, because you don't want to allow your stuff to impact your clients. So, but in all the years that I've been in my own therapy as a psychotherapist, the amount of personal growth that has happened for me as being part of network marketing has been phenomenal. And you can ask anyone in my family. It's really, really true. You don't just become better at the business. You become a better parent. You become a better brother, a better sister, a better friend, a better daughter, a better son. So it's an amazing company in that way. It reaches so many different areas of one's life. So make sure that you have mentors that you're listening to. A mentor can come in the shape of me. It can come in the shape of the people at events. It can come in the shape of people who you read, videos that you watch. Really, really try and create every single day some personal development time, and either go through a book, go through videos, whatever it takes. And I would strongly, strongly encourage you to be part of My Lifestyle Galaxy, the training arm of our business. Just now, when I go back into showing you another video on launching your own home meeting, I want to quickly take you to some other areas that I found today that are available in My Lifestyle Galaxy, whole books that you can download and read. So this is definitely a training section that you can really aim towards belonging to. Only going to cost you $30 a month. And when you think that this is going to generate you hundreds and thousands of dollars because you become better and more skilled and more professional at what you're doing, that is a really worthwhile $30 to invest. Okay, the other thing I wanted to ask you is where do you most need to develop personally? Is it having fear? Is it because you fear? Is it you're afraid of rejection? Is it because you lack motivation? Is it because you don't have self-discipline? What are the areas that you need to grow in personal development? Begin to kind of reflect on that and then reach out. I can even help you sometimes to find out the right people, the right books to read in that particular area, or even set you some challenges or tasks. Okay, we're going to move on now to having a look at how to launch your own home business. Okay, I seem to have shut both things down. So let's go back to my lifestylegalaxy.com. That's how you get there. If you want to join, you just click on join now. If you're already a member, you just click on the login section. Okay, while I'm here, let me just show you some amazing places. If you go to here to my team and you go to library, I'm sorry, my computer's very slow tonight. So sorry for the delay. There we go. Okay, so you can have a look here and you can see all these books are available to download. Fantastic resources here. Okay, and now we are going to looking at launching a home meeting. It's actually day 5 of getting started videos. So here we go, day 5. Okay, let's get it going.
Hello and welcome back to day 5 of your 7-day training series to get your Lifestyle Galaxy business off the ground. In this video, we're going to talk about events because events are the pillars of a network marketing business, and we're going to talk about how you can benefit by attending and organizing events. First of all, it's very important that this week you start to participate in a weekly live meeting in your area. This may be a home meeting of one of your upline support leaders or perhaps an official meeting in a hotel or venue. It's very important that personally you participate in that meeting, but also that you actually bring some of the prospects that have already seen the videos on your mylifestylegalaxy.com page. So what happens is, as you know, first of all, you're going to invite them to see the videos. They're going to see the videos. You're going to follow up on them. And if they have not joined on the phone call where you answer all the questions, this is a time where you will invite them along to one of the live meetings in your area. So make sure you participate in these meetings every single week and that you bring all of your prospects that you've already followed up on after they've watched the videos. Also, make sure that you're inviting at least 20 people every week. We've talked about this throughout this training series. 3 people per day, 20 per week. And so if you're doing that, you will always have at least 3, 4, or even 5 prospects that have gone through the videos with you at the live meeting. Not just that, events are super important. And in fact, you should be purchasing your ticket to the next major training event. Usually these are either monthly or quarterly events. And if you haven't already done so, make sure you go under the Events and News tab and do so right now. Now, I'm going to share with you some important things about home-based business presentations, because these are the most important type of events that we organize each and every single week. In fact, I'm going to encourage you that this week, within the next few days, you organize your first weekly home meeting. So let me share with you a few steps how you can do that. First of all, right now, decide the date and the time before you even invite any of your prospects to join. Why do we do that? Well, if we were to invite people first and they were telling us they're available, we would probably have a hard time deciding when the meeting should be. So you should pick a date and a time where this meeting should be. It could be in your home, or it could be in another small venue that is inexpensive or readily available to you, so that you can have it regularly at the same time, same day, same place all the time. Next thing is, invite your mentor to help. Invite your upline support leader to attend and help at this meeting. It's really, really helpful if you have an upline support leader in your local area. Otherwise, in a minute, I will mention how they can help you virtually over the phone or computer as well. The next thing is, I know that you're feeling a little uncomfortable about running this home meeting or a small group meeting because you don't really know what to say, but we got the solution for you. On your MyLifestyleGalaxy.com pages, you have wonderful presentation videos. And if you're not comfortable with presenting the information yet, then what you simply do is play those 3 videos that take about 20 minutes. And after they're finished, you get your mentor to dial in on the phone, and she or him can actually answer all the questions from the prospects in the room. Simple, right? In fact, your new prospect that joins your team can do it tomorrow. That's the whole point. Not just that, there's a few things that you want to prepare, such as chairs for people, a little whiteboard to draw on if perhaps you need to do that, or a projector or just a TV set, and some sign-up forms or computers that are set up with internet connection. So remember, you are doing a business meeting, so you're going to be professional. This meeting is going to be no longer than an hour and a half, with about half an hour for presentation, half an hour for questions, and then follow up and close, and that's it. Not just that, plan ahead, and not just confirm attendance ahead, but also on the actual day of the meeting. So let me share with you how this goes. As I said, you should be inviting 3 new people per day to have a look at the videos on MyLifestyleGalaxy.com, right? And that makes it about 20 people per week that are looking at the videos. Out of those, as you follow up, I believe there will be at least 5 people who are excited to get their questions answered. And if they don't join on the phone, then these are the people that you'll be inviting to come to your first home meeting or the weekly meeting that you'll be doing from here onwards. So if you have 5 prospects there, guess what? These 5 prospects, I believe at least 2 or 3 of them will join your business. So how would you like to have 2 or 3 people every week join your business? Isn't that simple enough? So that is exactly what you will do. So make sure that you're inviting these 5 people, not just a few days ahead, but you confirm the attendance a couple of days ahead, and then as well on the day of the meeting. Also, make sure that you repeat the meeting at the same time, same place next week. And one of the things that most successful network marketers do, or every successful network marketer does, is really never to cancel a meeting. Really as leaders, as potential future leader, you're creating an infrastructure for your small team that will definitely grow very, very soon. So the best way to start them is to start a weekly regular home meeting. And even if you don't have prospects, don't despair. I've gone through many meetings like that. The really important thing is that you keep going each and every single week, because if you do that every week, week in, week out, you'll see in just a few weeks what happens with your business. And finally, if you're really ambitious, what you can really do is increase home meetings to 2 per week. If you're somebody that's looking for time and financial freedom, I believe 2 home meetings per week is one of the necessary steps, and it's going to give you a huge compounding effect and huge exponential growth in the business. So there you go. In day 5, we learned all about events, how they're important. Make sure that you participate in your first live event this week, and that you decide on the date and time of your first home weekly meeting, and keep doing this meeting every single week at the same time, same place. Congratulations. We've just finished day 5, and I'll see you again tomorrow for video number 6. Hello and welcome back to day 5.
I can't believe it. Okay. Great. Okay, so that's very simple. Doing a home meeting is very simple. Actually, quite a lot of this business, the more we keep it simple, the easier it is. I know we tend to go the opposite way. The less we know, the less experienced we are. We feel like we have to fill up the gaps with lots of words. But actually, if we just keep things simple, it makes it much easier for other people to also do exactly what we've just done. So I think Marcia outlined how to launch your own home meeting very simply. And let's try and get going with some home meetings next week. I really look forward to doing that. We can either do it over Skype, we can do it over Zoom, or if you don't have the data or the ability to do that, we can try and find somebody who's actually in your area who wouldn't mind assisting you with that. So let's try and get going with a couple of home meetings next week. Quite a nice short training today, not more than half an hour. So I'm going to say enjoy the rest of your evening and look forward to communicating further soon. Bye for now.